Pug TV, this is Jadrian here. We're doing a whole bunch of EverQuest 2 stuff tonight. We already did a dungeon run earlier. You can find that posted. We just got done doing Little Dolan's Carnival, which we're going to post that. And now we're going to run another dungeon, which was made by Remy, right? Remy made this. Remy did a dungeon, so we're going to check out Remy's dungeon. Remy's a friend of ours, so we like to visit people's dungeons, and since it got posted to the Hall of Fame. So here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing about her Hall of Fame dungeon, and she was actually shocked. She made for herself a dungeon. Why'd she publish it then?
You have to publish it in order to be able to run it.
Oh, in order to run your dungeon, you have to publish it. So you can't just run through it secretly. You have to publish it for the world. So I didn't know that. So I was like, well, why'd she publish it then? Gotcha. So she posted it. She didn't intend anybody to get it, so the fact that it made, she's really surprised the fact that it made it to the Hall of Fame, because she said there's not much to it. It's just enough to run in, kill some stuff, get tokens, and come out. So we are going to go ahead and run it. And she says it's really short. So we're going to do a quick run through this. So no story, just come in and kill. So waiting for it to load. Yeah, in fact, it's even called My Token Farm. Oh, I gotta pick something. So let me, first of all, I gotta zoom out. Alright. So if you're not too familiar with dungeons, I do have a few dungeon runs that explain a lot of mechanics. But I've got a wolf guy, spider chick I could be, some kind of defouler, or the assassin. My favorite is the Scourge Knight. Now it makes no difference because they're all the same level. They don't level up or anything like that. My wife has an option for something different simply because she's collected different things throughout her travels. Oh, and you have to have the Age of Discovery expansion to get all the different activators to use them. So that'd be another cool reason to pick up Age of Discovery, which will show you a way that you can get it on a budget in a minute. This weekend you might even be able to pick it up on a budget. So we'll show you that after we do the dungeon run. And so she picked something different this time. What is that? A Wind Rider. Alright. Yeah, a little eye candy for me. Oh, it's a healer as well. Alright, so let's start over here. Let's do it then. Oh, I gotta set my skills real fast. Alright, here we go. If I'm lucky and I hit my AoE, I'll just pull the whole room, which I didn't, so it kind of looks like a combat healer. Like a combat medic. And another group attack. Alright, and let's go here then. Oh goodness. That was a bunch. I did. Oh, there he goes. There it is. I'm gonna put my little protection buff on. I have a protection buff which gives me some, what does it say? Oh, I have to come down here. It gives me some mitigation, 500 versus physical attacks. That might be useful here. Actually, I think we're going to be fine. Oh, a little bit tougher for me to fight because to do all of that, it uses up a lot of my mana. So right now I'm kind of one targeting at a time here because I can't use my specials. So I probably didn't need to use that. It seems like all my regular combat abilities are pretty easy on the mana. It's this physical buff one that seems to... Okay, so Remy is watching this, and she's going to go ahead and share a few thoughts. She says that for these, it's better to kind of stand back a bit and just pull them to you. So we'll go ahead and follow her advice. Do you got a pull? I kind of got a pull. Let's see here. Oh, she's got a pull. So we will take the designer's thoughts. Very, very cool. Go. Go. Take it out. So Remy, since you're watching this, now you have to go watch the video of the Temple of Neevra. I forget how you pronounce it. But that guy had story. So I know you did this as a little run, but you know, we might have to extend our house challenge out to like a dungeon challenge. We can build better dungeons. Look at there. I'm coming up with all kinds of show ideas. Oh, here we go. And now we've got a challenge. I think we'll be alright though. I'm feeling pretty confident. We did really, really good in that other dungeon with a healer and some fighting. So I have a feeling we'll do okay here, even though someone used an AoE and pulled a bunch of stuff. Alright, and she says that she does have a dungeon that's got more to it, and she's just got to finish up some books to give it narrative, so that's very cool. And, yeah, my wife, she's working on a dungeon too. I tell you, when you're a builder, you like to build. And so she says she probably won't do another house challenge after this. So that means if you know somebody who wants to do a house challenge, or you want to do a house challenge, or even a dungeon challenge, we might give you a little more time to do. But yeah, let us know just so we can have some other folks come and play for us. And then keep ideas coming about other places you want us to explore. I got some private messages, so I've got a little list running of places to go check out. And then, you know, if you want to be here for a guided tour, just let me know in your message, and I'll try to hook up with you. Otherwise, I'll just kind of run through your place, and then in the forums you can post out anything that you want to cover or explain for us. But it definitely is very fun running through your guys' content. Remy says she could probably use a break too. Yeah, it's a lot of work. If you've never done the house construction before, like even before they had a layout editor or the big houses, but it was like just a one-room inn, I had a hard time just trying to figure out how to decorate it with some chairs and chandeliers. So I can only imagine what it's like when now they have like these incredibly large homes, 800 item counts, expanders so you can really fill them up. It's very difficult and time consuming. So I have a lot of respect, and that's why I like to come and show it off. So if you want to show your work off, let me know. I'll come give a nice video tour of it. Well, nice is subjective, but I'll come and check it out. And distracting. I have like 12 homes, none are finished. This is Nibuda. 12 homes, none are finished. I keep getting distracted away by new ideas. Yeah, I hear that a lot. It used to be when you could only have like one home per character, and then eventually you could have multiple homes per character, and then you could have, you know, just huge homes. Yeah, I mean, if you want to decorate, you could decorate forever. That is essentially a mini game unto itself. It's like one of the deeper aspects of this. Yeah, Roselia types happy, makes her happy. Yep. I don't have the patience for it. I'd rather come and run your content. So please keep building stuff and letting me know about it. I want. My wife says that this particular challenge they're working on has been a little more stressful because of the holiday, the grotto, and you know, it's just been. They're feeling the time constraint, especially the size of the homes they're dealing with and the item count. my understanding was probably a little bit different for the honeymoon suites. Not quite as much pressure, but this time feeling it a little bit more. Which, by the way, is just a couple days away. So keep an eye in the forums for that, because we're going to post it in the original forum announcing the second episode. So if it hasn't fallen off the front page, we'll make sure we bump it back up with the link for the results. Oh, there you go. I swear I'm swinging. And then Rosalia says, and she's decorating while I'm healing. Oh. Is that what you're doing? Yeah. Oh, and so while my wife is following me through the dungeon, just hanging out with us, Remy is busy working on her design, so that's cool. We respect the sacrifice to come hang out with us. This show would probably be a lot worse without my wife here to hang out and help out, so I just get someone else. Oh, the things you say late at night. Feel the love. Oh snap, where did all them extra ones come from? I swore. Oh, Nibuda said, what did I miss? I don't know. What did you miss? That's what you get for coffee runs. You're supposed to be watching me on a laptop or a portable device so you can see it wherever you go in your home. My wife's squealing on me in the chat. Asked what they missed, and she said, oh, that he would get someone else, so... That's okay. I'll still sleep in a big comfy bed. I mean, our bed, not... huh?
Maybe alone.
Or with a troll. Come on, kobolds. I think they're rooting me in place. Oh. I was targeting them. I'm targeting something. I didn't AoE that time. Alright, circle attack. Boom. Oh yeah, then I gotta pull my map up. Let's just see how big this dungeon is real quick. How big? Nibuda says trolls are hot. Hot and sweaty, but I don't know if in the way you mean. One left. So while this one is dying, let's see, the dungeon. Okay, that's where we came. It's got swinging stuff, so we... Whew, well, it's got lots of little tiny passages, so it might take us a minute to... Unless it's just kind of like a straight shot through. But it does have some side passages. Rosalia, yes, you will be very hot after being around a troll. It's called a fever caused by gangrene. Ooh. Burn. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So Remy said it's just the big room at the end. Everything else is closed off, so it's kind of a straightest shot through. For the sole purpose of farming tokens. Now, I don't... Yeah, hence the name. So, my token farm, hence the name. So, hey. That works for me, because I don't mind farming tokens. I haven't bought anything. Oh, and Remy clarifies that yes, they are rooting me. It's the only debuff they have. Fortunately, I don't really have to run anywhere, so it's not a terrible debuff. Nice. Oh, oh, I thought it was dead. My bad. It's dead now. And this group. Now let me see if I can area attack and pull. Oh yeah, she really packed this room full of these things. Lots of kobolds. Swipe. Ooh. Ah. Yep. Click it. Yep. Take that. And some of that. Now we'll take this group. And a little circle attack. Where'd one go? Oh. They're flanking me. Nibuda. Okay, getting tired. Work is dumb. Yeah, thanks for fun, guys. Keep up the great videos. Have a good night. Yes, work is dumb. I gotta hit my work in the morning too, but there's already 1:30. I understand. Have a good night, Nibuda. We'll see you later. And she waves. Waves. Oops. Targeted the wrong person again. Whew. That's a lot of kobolds. My wife says since Remy is a vampire, she couldn't put vampires in here. That'd be weird. I don't know. It'd be like Angel and from Buffy the Vampire. He was a vampire and he fought vampires. Maybe Remy is a vampire with a soul. And then she could do it and not feel bad about it. The dungeon with a storyline has vampires, so that'll be very cool to see. If you missed it, then you should watch the dungeon run we did earlier, the Temple of Nevra. That was a vampire dungeon as well. That was pretty cool. That might give you some ideas. Oh, wrong target. Wow. I'm just looking at it going, man, that's a lot of kobolds. If you solo this, it probably would still take you a little while. I think if you solo it even. What's that? Oh, okay. So let's take these. We'll take 2 groups at a time. Let's see how 2 groups work. Zoom out a little bit. I think we can handle 2 groups. Just a matter of getting them targeted and hitting them with that group attack I got. Oh yeah, we're tearing them up. We can do 2. Oops. She says it does take a bit, but you can just pop out whenever you need to. Which is true. I mean, if you're needing not many tokens, you know, just come in, kill a bit, run around, go out, because you still get the credit and experience whether you kill everything in the dungeon or just a few things. So that's actually a good tip for any of the dungeons, especially if you find one that's like the one that's 200 and some odd tokens. Solo took me 3 hours to do with all the dying that I did. So Leaving is not a bad option if you're running out of time, because you still get something for it. Come on, spin attack. There. So apparently I am actually attacking even though my animations might not reflect it always. So don't worry. Killing is a happening. I think we took 3 groups that time, and we're still doing it. Very good. Yep, the only thing really that I worry about is just mana. But I think that was 3 groups, so that's actually good. Good. So we'll just wait a second, mana up, so I know if I need to, 3 groups. And we're almost done. Awesome. Yeah, this is pretty much the rooms here, so these are kind of closed off. There's our 3 groups. Tear 'em up time. And there we go. Resisted. Don't resist me. I'm irresistible. Whew. That actually went better than the last group of 3 we did. Oh, that was only 2 groups? I thought we had 3 groups. Well, let's pull a couple more then. How dare you root me? This batch looks a little meaner. Nope, never mind. They're going down too. They're trying to attack my healer. Don't do that. She is that good. My healer is pulling aggro. But again, I think we are handling it pretty good. And we're almost done. 2 left here in this group. So we still got a few more groups. And again, we just like to kill everything just because we like to maximize our time. Let's see, 1 group here. Oh, I didn't wait for full mana. My bad. That's alright. I think we're still going to be able to handle it though. I was going to say, are you swinging? I just got to remind myself that even though you don't see the attack animation, the abilities are still triggering. And that's just a problem of the game. It's not anything broken. It's just, well, or broken. It's just, I just got to remind myself, I'm still actually fighting. Let's get this one. Get off my healer. Just like they still got the bug where even though the creature dies, it just hangs out. I think it's just a matter of lag and timing, which is why my stuff, and that's not a fault of the game, just maybe my internet connection's a little slow. Just any number of things could be going on. Wow. Full enough. Oh, they rooted. Let me get over here. Alright. Well, it definitely goes much quicker when we can pull multiple groups. So at least you know if you do come in with a couple friends, you should be able to blow through this one easily, several times even. So if you want to farm, this would be a good one for farming. Hence the name. Oh, almost look like they're fighting each other, but they are not. So after fighting a group, only having like 2 groups left, that's not, like, that'll be easy. So let's go here, here. Try and get as many as I can on me. Now they're beating on her because she healed me. But I didn't get too many on that pull. Let's see, I might be able to get a couple more here. Might have got 1 or 2. Yep, oh, they really don't like you. Yep, we're doing good. And he's dead, and dun, 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 you're dead. And there it is. We did it. So definitely a good tip. Bring a friend. You can hit multiple groups at once, and that sped us up tremendously. So let's head on out and see what our rewards are. Really excited. Forgot my middle mouse button is programmed like it should be. I can stretch my fingers. There's the exit. Leave the dungeon. I gotta right click, don't I? Well, let's see what we got out of this. It says I earned 31,000 experience points, so I could run that a couple times and get a level. Turn some of that into AA. And I'm always told it's best to raise your AA as you level. Like, don't wait to the end of your career and then start putting it into AA. Just do it. Yeah, it takes forever to do it that way, I'm told. So just raise it while you can. And then Shadow says, don't forget to explain how to get Age of Discovery on a budget. Oh, good. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. So let me go ahead. Let's give it action. Style. I'm going to save the style point for your other dungeon. So I'm going to give you an action. Alright. So now that I'm out. Okay. I'm going to borrow. Or I'll let her. Oh! I was going to take it from her and I didn't, and then we ended up dropping it. Alright, I'll hold it. Alright. So. Remy says she agreed. It had no style. But her next one, I'm expecting big things. Alright, so here's my person. Here's my announcer stuff. Alright, so this weekend, because it's got double points, let me pull up the store here. If you buy your card from GameStop, yeah, and GameStop's not paying me at all. This is an announcement from the EverQuest too. So just pointing that out. This is all within the game. This is how to take advantage of your EverQuest. So what you want to do is go to your primary marketplace main store. Go to, where's it at? Ah, there it is, expansion. And now you're going to see Age of Discovery. I mean, this will still work, either one. The digital download collector's edition, $90. Pricey for a digital. $90 is what they're charging other games with boxes, unless you're Star Wars: The Old Republic. Now that was like $150, but anyway, that's a lot for a digital. So let's say you just want regular Age of Discovery. This is $40. So right here with Station Cash Double Weekend, basically you might have to get 2 cards, but this one card right here is $30. So I'm going to take my 15 bucks, apply it during the double station point weekend. So right there, I got a big chunk of money saved. You're going to have to buy 2 cards, but see, here's the advantage to that now, because it's double points. You're going to end up with, let's see, how's my math? $60 worth of station cash, and you only shelled out 30. So you can buy the expansion for $40 and still have $20 left over to spend on the station market. So maybe not ideal, but you actually got to buy the game for like $20. You got to buy the expansion for 20 bucks versus $40 essentially. So that was kind of my tip. Maybe not like a brilliant tip, but for some folks who don't understand how double points work, or the fact that for this weekend it had to be from GameStop, that's why we're just pointing it out. Got to get it from GameStop. That's why she handed me this card. So this would be the time to do it. So hopefully that's what you're looking for. See, and then with that 15 bucks, I mean, you can either, or the leftover 20 bucks, then you know, you can spend it here in the marketplace. You could get a month of premium service membership. You know, just try out some different things. But that's pretty much all it was. So yeah, maybe nothing groundbreaking as far as a tip, but just to remind folks, that's why these double station cash weekends are so important. It really makes a big difference when you're shelling out money on a free-to-play title. And then Shadow says, I noticed the consumables also that if you get Fabled or Legendary Armor, you can use tokens so you can wear it. You gotta be careful though with the tokens on the free-to-play account. You can't use the Legendary or Fabled items, which we looked at. If you're on a free-to-play, if you're on the Silver or the Bronze, you can't use those Legendary or Fabled. You have to be the Gold members, so you just gotta be careful with that, what you purchase with those dungeon tokens. Alright, that's all we've got for that particular dungeon. So that was a full night. Wow, we covered a lot tonight. So, yeah, it's like 1:30. I got to go. So that was EverQuest 2 night. Tomorrow we've got a couple Foundry missions for Star Trek Online, since Star Trek Online was down on Tuesday. Friday night is going to be some Star Trek Online. This weekend, however, I'll be running some more Terra beta videos, so if you're interested in Terra, you can check that out, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can cause in a beta. So with that, have a good night. Let me pull up my broadcasting software here.